Good morning.
Morning. So this is going to be a 60-minute vinyasa flow for half an hour, and then the other half will then go into the yoga nidra practice, which will be through shavasana.
Right.
So just come to a comfortable position on the mat, and you can sit if you prefer than standing. So we'll just go ahead and sit down, and we'll start off with just centering. So if it feels comfortable for you, feel free to go ahead and just close your eyes and drop into the here and now, this present moment. And of course, if it doesn't feel comfortable, you can always open your eyes and bring your gaze steady in front of you a few inches, just as long as you're not being too distracted. Whatever feels comfortable. So mindfulness is being right here and now, present on purpose, without judgment. So during this time, how do we find all of those? Being here right now with intention and suspending that judgment. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling out of the mouth. Noticing what's happening for you in the room as you sit here. Noticing the sounds, birds, my voice, the clock. And just returning to my voice to help keep you grounded in this present moment as you breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. Now starting to bring your attention to your body. Noticing if there's anything that is just feeling off today. Maybe there's some discomfort. Maybe there's some tension somewhere in your body. Just starting to identify where those areas might be for you right now. And start to send your breath to those areas with that loving energy. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling all that serves you and exhaling all that does not. And now starting to turn that inner eye towards your thoughts. Not trying to change whatever's happening within your mind. The emotions, the stories, the to-do lists, whatever might be happening for you right here and now that will try to pull you around and away from this gift that is this present moment. Just acknowledge and then come back to my voice. As you inhale through the nose and as you exhale out of the mouth. And now finally, just noticing what's happening for your breath. Not trying to place a judgment on the quality of your breath, but just to bring attention to your breath. What's going on there with it? As you notice the rising of the inhale through the belly, up to the chest, and out of your mouth, where might there be places that are a little constricted? Just starting to breathe through and deepen your breath to calm your nervous system as you sit here and now. And just bringing your hands to heart center in Anjali Mudra, prayer-like pose with your thumbs gently pressed against your sternum, that place at your breastbone. And then just bowing your head to your heart and setting a sankalpa, an intention for your practice today. Maybe it's a word or maybe it's a phrase that will give you something positive to lean upon to get you through your practice today. Maybe it's let go of whatever is not serving you, or maybe it's something else. Whatever that thing is, just breathe and be. And repeating it 3 times in your mind's eye. And when you're ready, allowing the eyes to flutter open and just breathing and noticing how you're feeling. Good. And on your next inhale, reaching your hands up, maybe bringing your gaze up. Good. And exhale, we're just going to bring our hands down. Good. On the next inhale, we're going to lift the hands up. Good. Exhale, hands come to heart center. And we're just going to repeat that. Lift it up. Bring your gaze up. Good. Exhale. Paint a beautiful sun with your hands. Inhale, hands come to heart center. Exhale out and smile. Bringing in those endorphins, even if it's just a fake smile. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, bring it down, painting the sun with your hands. Good. Hands come to heart center once more. Last one. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, bring it down. Bringing that gaze down with your neck. Inhale, hands to heart center. Beautiful breath. Good. On the next inhale, reaching those hands up. Bringing your gaze up. And then on the exhale, you're going to bring your right hand down to the side beside your hips. Good. And you can start with it closer to you, or if you want to just go ahead and play with a distance here that's going to be a little bit further out. You're going to get a little bit nicer of a stretch here. And just breathe. Remembering that we don't want to stop or pause with our breath so that we allow our central nervous system to really take effect and allow ourselves to regenerate with our loving prana, our breath. Good. Taking one more inhale here. Good. Exhale out. Beautiful. On the next inhale, we're going to reach them up high to the sky. Slight back bend here, looking up if that feels good to your neck. And on the exhale, we're going to reach our opposite hand over, probably the left hand now, and then reaching over. If you want to bring your gaze up at any time to look at your hands, feel free. Just do whatever feels right and good for you and your body. And at any time, if there is pain, come out of whatever position and let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Good. On your next inhale, we're going to reach the hands up high to the sky, bringing our gaze here. Good. And on the exhale, we're going to just bring ourselves into a gentle forward fold here. So just relaxing here in a forward fold as you inhale through the nose And as you exhale out of the mouth, breathing. And exhaling. Good, we'll take one more breath here in this nice, gentle forward fold. Good, and on your next inhale, you're gonna reach your hands up high to the sky. Good, and on the exhale, you're just gonna bring your hands behind your hips, bringing your fingertips to reach towards the mat. Good, on that exhale. On your next inhale, you're gonna just reach your chest forward, maybe bring your gaze up, but you're gonna just arch your back here. So this is just a variation of your cow pose. Good, and just breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. Good, we're gonna take 2 more breaths here. Good, awesome, 1 more. Good, and on your next inhale, we're gonna reach the hands up high to the sky. Good, and on the exhale, a variation here of your cat. So you're just gonna bring your hands just over your, not on top of the knees, but just below the knees. And you're just gonna round your spine here. And just tuck your chin to your chest. And you're just gonna breathe in and breathe out. Not trying to change anything here, just noticing how this feels. And then 1 more inhale. Beautiful, and exhale out. Good, on your next inhale, releasing the hands, bringing them up high to the sky on your inhale. Good, and then on the exhale, bringing the hands to heart center. Maybe taking a moment here to bring your shoulders up high to your ears. Exhale back down. Good, we're gonna take 3 more like that. Inhale, shoulder rugs. Exhale back and down. Good, 2 more. Inhale, up, back and down. Last one, up, back and down. Good. And then on our next inhale, we're gonna just come into our tabletop position. So just making your way into tabletop now. And then in your tabletop position, just go ahead and bring some organic movement into your hips. And maybe in addition, you bring some movement into your shoulders as well. So allowing your body now to really start to warm up, particularly in that spine. Good, awesome. And then when you're ready, starting to go on the other side. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling out of the mouth. Beautiful. Good, and then finding some stillness here where you are. Good, and on your next inhale, tucking your toes, coming up to your downward facing dog. So in your first downward facing dog, awesome, just go ahead and pedal the feet, walking that dog. Just breathing and being. Not trying to change anything about where you are right now. Good. And finding some stillness now in your dog as you really reach towards your feet with your arms. Beautiful. Trying to reach your heels down further to the mat. Beautiful. Good, and on your next inhale, walking your feet to your hands at the front of the mat. Good. Exhale out and relaxing the neck, letting everything just relax here. And at any time during our forward folds, coming back to the intention that we set for our practice, rooting us down in the here and now. Good. On your next inhale, halfway lift. You can either keep your hands on the mat, beautiful, or bring them below the knees. Exhale again, forward fold. And in this forward fold, an option here to just bring your hands to opposite elbows and rock side to side, giving yourself a nice massage here with your lower back as you gently rock side to side. Good. Beautiful. And then releasing the arms when you're ready. Good. On your next inhale, you're going to paint that sun again once more with your hands, reversing the swan dive as you reach up high to the sky. On your inhale, breathing in confidence. And then on your exhale, breathing out any doubt as you bring your hands to heart center. Awesome. Good. On your next inhale, you're going to reach them up high to the sky, bringing your gaze. Exhale, the opposite of what we just did. Swan dive it down. Good. Plant the hands. Inhale, halfway lift once more, preparing. And on the exhale, we're going to bring the right foot back, then the left foot back for our plank pose. Good. Just breathing here in your first plank pose, and then bringing your knees down and your chest and your chin for our vinyasa flow. So just bringing our knees down and our chest and our chin, and then snaking up to cobra. Good. And exhale, bringing our forehead to the mat. Good. On your next inhale, bringing yourself to a child's pose. So sinking your hips to your heels. Good. The first time we do child's pose of the day, it's best for our lower back. Typically, if we haven't had much physical activity, to have the knees splayed out to the edges of the mat. Good. And just breathe here. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. Taking one more inhale here in your child's pose. And exhale out. Good. On your next inhale, bringing yourself back up to your downward facing dog. Good. And we're just going to bring a little bit more movement here with our vinyasa practice. On your next inhale, reaching up your right foot up and back, down dog split. Good. Squaring off your hips to look towards the mat. Good. And on the exhale, you're going to bring the knee into your chest. Plant the foot between the hands and rise up to a high crescent lunge. So in your high crescent lunge, beautiful, just reaching up high, and then on the exhale, relaxing the shoulders, bringing the pinkies inward for some internal rotation here. Awesome. And just breathe. Good. On your next inhale, reach it up, and on the exhale, we're going to bring our knee slightly down as we come into goal post. Inhale up. Exhale back down. Beautiful. Two more like that. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. Last one. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, bring it down. Good. On your next inhale, reach it up. Good. And on the exhale, we're going to come to a 45-degree angle here. Good. And on the next exhale, we're going to rotate ourselves opposite elbow across our knee for a twist here. An option, if you want to bring that back knee down, Just figure out what works best and right for you. Beautiful form. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling out of the mouth. Good, taking 2 more like that. Last one. Beautiful. And on your next inhale, unwinding, making your way up to your high crescent lunge once more. Taking that gaze up to the sky. Good. And on the exhale, you're going to just frame the foot into low runner's lunge. And then come back for your vinyasa flow. So stepping that foot back into high plank. And if you want to do knees, chest, chin, as we just did, you can. Or you can bring yourself into chaturanga. So bring in the body down to a 90-degree angle here. Bring the elbows in. Good. Exhale. Next inhale, coming up to up dog. Good. And then downward facing dog. Beautiful breath. Inhaling through the nose. Good. And exhaling out of the mouth. Good. On your next inhale, you're going to do the same thing other side. Left leg reaches high to the sky. Beautiful. Exhale, bringing the knee into the chest. Plant the foot between the hands. Rising up on this other side for high crescent lunge. Beautiful. Just as before, on the inhale, reach it high, and on the exhale, we're going to just let our shoulders relax, bringing our pinkies inward. Good. And then just breathe here. Good. On your next inhale, we're going to reach it high. And on the exhale, we're going to just do as we did on the other side. Good. 3 more like that. Inhale, reach it up, goalpost arms. Exhale down. Good. 2 more. Last one. Good. On your next inhale, you're going to reach it up. And on the exhale, come to your 45 on this side. Beautiful. Good. Inhale, reach it forward once more. And then on the exhale, bring the hands to heart center. And then bring it across for a nice twist here for 4 breaths on this side. Good. On your inhale, lengthening that spine. And then on the exhale, opening up for that twist. Good. Breathing in and breathing out. Taking 2 more here. Just like that. Good. Last one. Beautiful. And then on, making your way with the inhale back up to your high crescent lunge. Shining the heart forward. Good. And on the exhale, you're going to frame the foot low runner's lunge. Good. And on the exhale, next exhale, you're going to step that foot back and flow through your vinyasa. Again, always option to bring the knees down, taking whatever version you need for your body. Linking each breath with each pose. Beautiful. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling out of the mouth. Awesome. On your next inhale, bringing your feet up to the front of the mat to meet your hands. Good. Exhale out. Inhale, halfway lift. Good. Exhale, forward fold into it. Good. On your next inhale, reach it high to the sky. Good. And on the exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Good. From here, I want you to just bend the knees coming into your chair pose, reaching your hands up high to the sky here. Good. Straightening out the back. Beautiful. Internal rotation, just as you did before, with your pinkies in, relaxing. Beautiful. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. 2 more like this. Last one. Good, and on your next inhale, you're gonna reach yourself back up. And then on the exhale, come down to heart center. Beautiful. Good, and from here, we're going to bring ourselves into a figure four. So just bringing your leg across to make a four, it looks great. And then from here, we're gonna bring our hands to our hips and just seeing if our hips are coming off and feeling a little wonky right now. You'll just start to notice. So once you're the lower back, you might want to bring one hand to your lower back. Once it feels good, you're bringing your navel into your spine to protect that lower back, right? And feeling more of a balance here. Bringing your drishti, your gaze, just right in front of you, somewhere where you're not going to be distracted. And then starting to lower yourself down. Maybe you bring your hands to heart center once more. It's all right. Just lower yourself down. If this feels good for you. Good. Exhaling out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Good. The last one here. You're doing awesome. Good. And on your next inhale, bringing yourself back up and bringing the foot back down. So your hips should feel really good from this movement. You did amazing. Well done. On your next inhale, maybe coming into your figure four on the other side. And again, if at any time, just noticing one side from the other. If you come out of it, that's okay. You can always just come back to the figure four. But this is just to help you get a little bit deeper into your hip region and that gluteus medius on the sides of your hips. And just breathe and be here for 4 breaths. You're doing amazing. Last one. Good, and on your next inhale, making your way back up, just figure four, and releasing it back down to the side. Bringing your hands to your hips. Let's just bring some organic movement here to your hips. Creating a nice circle. Good, and then starting to rotate the hips in the opposite direction now. You might want to bring your feet just a little bit further out, just shoulder width distance. Good. And then bringing yourself, when you're ready, back to your standing pose at the top of your mat. Good. On your inhale, reaching the hands up high to the sky. And on the exhale, we're going to bow it down. Feeling the stretch in the backs of the legs. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Good. On your next inhale, plant the hands. Good. And step the right foot back. Then your left foot back. Good. For a nice plank here. Breathing in and breathing out. Beautiful. Lowering down your knees, lowering your chest and your chin all the way down to the mat. Good. And then when you're ready, starting to snake your body forward where you're going to be completely on the mat, laying down with your forehead onto the mat. Good, and just breathe here. Good, on your next inhale, bringing your hands behind your back, making a fist. Exhale. Good. And then on your next inhale, you're going to reach your shoulders up, reaching your chest up off of the mat for your inhale, and then gently letting your feet come off the mat as well. Like this? With the other. Yep, so just keeping your feet back this way, and then reaching them up slightly. Yep, beautiful. Good. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. 3 more breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling. 2 more. Good. Last one. Good. And then on your next inhale, just releasing everything back down to the mat. Exhale. Good. And then on your next inhale, just bringing your feet off the mat. You're going to bend at the knee. Good. And we're just going to windshield wiper our feet. So just, yep, you can do that, or bringing them side to side. Yep. Good. So this should help the lower back because we just did a pretty deep back bend here. Good. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. And then bringing your feet back down to the mat. On your next inhale, you're going to bring your hands to a T out beside the mat. Good. Exhale. And on your inhale, you're going to kind of bring your fingertips off or onto the mat. Yes, perfect. Exhale out. On your inhale, reaching your chest up, bringing your face forward. Good. And now on the exhale, you're going to bring your right shoulder down to the mat. So you're just going to bring a nice little twist to your shoulder girdle here. Good. Breathing in. And then on the exhale, just rotating the left shoulder onto the mat. Beautiful. Good. Taking 2 more like that. Inhaling, right shoulder down. Good. Exhaling out. Inhaling back up. Exhaling your left shoulder down. Beautiful. We're going to take 2 more full rotations of that. Inhale, right goes down. Exhale out. Inhale up. Left goes down. Exhale out. Last one. Inhale up. Shine the heart. Exhale right. Inhale back up. Exhale left. Good. On your next inhale, reach both up. Good. Smile. And then exhale, bring in the forehead all the way down to the mat and relaxing your hands back down. Good. And then on your next inhale, you're going to bring your hands into your body, just as you would for your preparing for chaturanga arms. Beautiful. Exhale out. On your next inhale, tucking those toes, coming into your child's pose once more. Good. And this time, just bringing your knees in for child's pose and noticing how your body's feeling in this revised version of child's pose. Now that you've gotten into some hip movement, noticing how your lumbar spine, your lower back is feeling, and not forgetting to breathe. Beautiful. Coming back to the intention that you set for your practice here. Good. Taking one more breath here. Exhale out. Good. And on your next inhale, you're just going to reach your hands up high to the sky. And then on the exhale, you're just going to bring your hands to yourself in your hero's pose now. Good. And then just acknowledging how you're feeling in your body now after a nice vinyasa practice. Good. And on your next inhale, you're going to just reach your hands down and then bringing yourself onto your bottom. So just coming out of this, reaching your feet outward. Good. For this pose, this easy pose. Good. And on your next inhale, reach your hands up high to the sky. And And on the exhale, bringing them just in front of you. Exhale out. Good. On your next inhale, you're going to slowly make your way onto your back. Maybe you have to bring your hips a little further to the middle of the mat as you start to roll yourself slowly down, down, down. Beautiful. And then just relax here in this pose. Just going to take one more pose, and it's an option here. You can either come to happy baby, or maybe you want to take supine twist. So just decide which one works best for you in your body. That's going to help you relax that lower back as we prepare for our final resting for yoga nidra, second phase of our practice today.
So fine is twisting the legs to one side,
Yep.
and then
Yep.
the arms to the other.
Yep. Perfect. Good. Good. Just breathing here in your supine twist. Breathing in and breathing out. And taking 2 more breaths here in your supine. Awesome. And then finding a nice supine on the other side. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. And then doing whatever you need to do as you come out of this pose to gently start to prepare yourself for that final resting pose. If you do need to take happy baby or windshield wiper your legs, do whatever you need to do for this practice. And then as we prepare for yoga nidra, if you need to put some socks on, any extra layers,
All of it.
all of it, you are welcome to do so. And also for this practice as well, you are welcome to use the blanket or the bolster. With the bolster, you can bring it beneath your knees. Feel free to cuddle up and do whatever you need to do. It may be helpful to bring your feet to the edges of the mat. Just play with whatever feels right for you here. Good. And then closing your eyes if that feels comfortable for you. Just preparing whatever you need to be still in yoga nidra. Yoga nidra is considered the yoga of sleep. However, we prefer not to sleep during this practice so that we are aware and yet deeply relaxed. It's derived from ancient yogic practices to create a sense of wholeness and balance. It's been said that yoga nidra can be nearly the equivalent of a good night's rest, but it should never replace that. And so just knowing that these practices have shown physiological changes, including improvements in red blood cell counts, blood glucose levels, and hormonal status, reducing mild depression and anxiety, according to the National Institute of Health. It's time for yoga nidra. You should be lying on your back with the knees slightly bent and supported. Make sure you're warm enough and that your position is one that will be comfortable. So just taking these final moments to be even more comfortable than you were when you started in the Shavasana pose. It's best to remain still throughout the duration of this practice so that your body and brain have a chance to fully relax. During this yogic sleep, you will be guided through a state of consciousness between wakefulness and sleeping. Try to stay awake by listening to the sounds of my voice. Note that there will be moments when I stop talking. Set an intention for your practice to remain awake and relaxed during this time. We will now begin Yoga Nidra. If they are not already closed, please allow your eyes to close and keep them closed until the practice has ended. Take a deep breath in through the nose, and to the count of 5, exhale out of the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Be still and surrender to the moment. Now bring your awareness to your body, starting with the right leg. Bring all of your attention to the right leg. Lift the right leg about an inch or 2 off of the mat and tense your muscles, pointing and flexing your foot. Breathe in and breathe out. Now relax the leg. Relax the muscles as you lower the leg back down to the mat. And let your leg gently sway from side to side. Be still and surrender to the moment. Bring all of your attention to the left leg. Lift the leg about an inch or 2 off of the mat and tense your muscles and point and flex your foot. Breathe in and breathe out. Now relax the leg. Relax the muscles as you lower the leg back down to the mat. Let your leg gently sway from side to side. Be still and surrender to the moment. Bring all of your attention to the right arm. Lift the right arm about an inch or 2 off of the mat and tense your muscles and open and close the hand. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now relax the arm. Relax the muscles as you lower the arm back down to the mat. Let your arm gently sway from side to side. Be still and surrender to the moment. Bring all of your attention now to the left arm. Lift the left arm about an inch or 2 off of the mat and tense your muscles and open and close the hand. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now relax the arm. Relax the muscles as you lower the arm back down to the mat. Let your arm gently sway from side to side. Be still and surrender to the moment. Bring all of your attention to the buttocks. Breathe in. Tense up the buttocks and notice both buttock muscles. Breathe out. Relax the muscles and feel the mat supporting you. Be still and surrender to the moment. Bring all of your attention to the abdomen and the lungs. Breathe in. Allow the lungs to expand with the abdomen. Breathe out. Relax the lungs and the abdomen. Be still and surrender to the moment. Bring your attention to the shoulders. Breathe in. Allow the shoulders to float up towards the ears and notice the tension. Breathe out. Relax the shoulders back to the mat. Be still and surrender to the moment. Bring your attention to the head and neck. Breathe in. Lift your head and neck off of the mat. Breathe out. Relax your head and neck to the mat. Sway your head gently side to side. Be still and surrender to the moment. Bring your attention to the face. Breathe in. Grip all the muscles in your face as though you've eaten a very bitter fruit. Breathe out. Allow the muscles in your face now to relax. Be still and surrender to the moment. Bring your attention to the heaviness that is your body now. Relax. Breathe in all that serves you. Breathe out, sending that loving energy to your legs and feet. Relax. Breathe in all that serves you. Breathe out, sending that loving energy to your calves and your shins. Breathe in all that serves you. Breathe out, sending that loving energy to your knees. Relax. Breathe in all that serves you. Breathe out, sending that loving energy to your thighs, pelvis, and the pelvic organs. Breathe in all that serves you. Breathe out, sending that loving energy to your hips. Relax. Bring your attention to your body from your hips down to your toes. Notice the heaviness. Be still and surrender to the moment. Breathe in all that serves you. Breathe out, sending that loving energy to your lower back. Relax. Breathe in all that serves you. Breathe out, sending that loving energy to your navel and all of the organs within the abdomen. Breathe in all that serves you. Breathe out, sending that loving energy to your chest, your lungs, and your heart. Feel the love of your breath, that life force radiating from your heart. Be still and surrender to the moment. Breathe in all that serves you. Breathe out, sending that loving energy to your arms all the way down to the fingertips. Relax. Breathe in all that serves you. Breathe out, sending that loving energy to your fingers. Breathe in all that serves you. Breathe out, sending that loving energy to your wrist. Relax. Breathe in all that serves you. Breathe out, sending that loving energy to your forearms. Breathe in all that serves you. Breathe out, sending that loving energy to your elbows. Relax. Breathe in all that serves you. Breathe out, sending that loving energy to your upper arms. Breathe in all that serves you. Breathe out, sending that loving energy to your shoulders. Relax. Bring your attention to your body from your shoulders down to your lower back. Notice the heaviness. Be still and surrender to the moment. Breathe in all that serves you. Breathe out, sending that loving energy to your neck and head. Relax. Breathe in all that serves you. Breathe out, sending that loving energy to your chin and mouth. Feel the love of your breath, that life force, releasing all the toxins from your body. Relax. Be still and surrender to the moment. Breathe in all that serves you. Breathe out, sending that loving energy to your cheeks. Breathe in all that serves you. Breathe out, sending that loving energy to your nose. Relax. Breathe in all that serves you. Breathe out, sending that loving energy to your eyes and your eyebrows. Breathe in all that serves you. Breathe out, sending that loving energy to your third eye, that place of intuition between your brows. Connecting yourself to that higher self. Relax. Breathe in all that serves you. And breathe out, sending that loving energy to your forehead and the crown of your head, the place that connects your higher self with all of consciousness. Bringing your attention to your body from your head to your neck. Notice the heaviness. Be still and surrender to the moment. Now take a moment to scan your body from the crown of your head to the tips of your toes. Observe if any body parts hold any ounce of tension. Return to those body parts and breathe into them with your loving life force. Relax. Relish the heaviness that is your body now, fully relaxed. Be still and surrender to the moment. Bring your attention to your breath and visualize yourself walking along the beach. Breathe in the salty, warm, and healing air. Breathe out all that does not serve you. Up ahead, you see a blanket and umbrella with your name on it. It's low tide, so you settle onto the blanket and relax into it. The gentle breeze caresses your body, letting you know you are safe and well. Be still and surrender to the moment. Breathe in all that loving energy into your feet, releasing all the tension created from thoughts and feelings. Relax. Breathe in all that serves you. Breathe out all that loving energy into your legs, releasing all the tension created from thoughts and feelings. Be still and surrender to the moment. Breathe in all that serves you. Breathe out all that loving energy into your hips and pelvis, releasing all the tension created from thoughts and feelings. Relax. Breathe in all that serves you. Breathe out all that living energy into your abdomen, releasing all the tension created from thoughts and feelings. Be still and surrender to the moment. Breathe in all that serves you. Breathe out all that loving energy into your chest, releasing all the tension created from thoughts and feelings. Breathe in all that serves you. Breathe out all that loving energy into your neck and head, releasing all the tension created from thoughts and feelings. Be still and surrender to the moment. Slowly and gently, notice your breath. Breathe in, and breathe out. Send that loving life force to heal your mind. Allow it to surrender any tension created by unhelpful thoughts and feelings. Be still and surrender it all. Bring your attention to the lightness that is your mind now, fully relaxed. Return your attention now to the heart and its loving energy that radiates warmth and healing throughout the body. Rest in this place of peace. Be still and surrender to the moment. Slowly bring your attention back to the breath as your anchor holding you into this present moment. Breathe in, breathe out. Starting to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Breathe in, breathe out. Gently moving and awakening your body now from this restful awareness. Stretching your body out as though it's the first time of the day with your arms behind your head, toes pointing. Good. Exhale, bringing yourself into a nice fetal position with your knees into your chest and your hands around your legs. And then gently bring yourself into a side lying child's pose with your bottom arm as your pillow. Bringing your awareness to this place of transition. Honoring where you were and where you are now. Slowly and mindfully making your way up to a seated pose. With the eyes still closed. Placing your hands in prayer-like position, gently pressed into your heart space. Thank yourself now for showing up to the practice of Yoga Nidra today. Notice how you feel now compared to how you felt at the beginning of your practice. Gently and mindfully open your eyes and welcome in the sun's light, embracing your life force with ever more vital energy. Feeling the joy that arrives from this peaceful practice. And just gently bringing your hands to your third eye. The teacher in me bows to the teacher in you. Namaste. Thank you.
Thank you.
If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about any of the practice, please stick around. I'm happy to answer them. Otherwise, have a radiant Friday.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone who might be on the line. Have a great rest of your day. Namaste.